my name is Maufu. In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you can learn from Elon Musk. Now, if you don't know who is Elon Musk is a tech billionaire. He's the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, Boring Company, and SolarCity. The first thing that you can learn from him is that think big, not small. Now, what do I mean by think big, not small is that most of the people have, they think small, their dream is small, or their goal is very small, just they feel like they cannot achieve, so they don't think big, so they don't dream big. So what happens when you think small is that you are telling you that your capacity is this much only. Your capacity is this much only. You are not beyond that. Just imagine in Amazon, which is one of the biggest online shopping site today. If Jeff Bezos would have thought that his capacity only this much only, or at first Amazon was selling books only. So if you would think like I can only capture the American customer, not in the rest of the world, because he will not accept that, because people will find difficult. People will find will not trust the online products. If he would have thought that way, I don't think today Amazon would have been the most visited site, so online shopping site in the world. So always think big. When you think big, you are breaking that barrier that's stopping you, because you're creating an imaginary barrier when you think small. But when you are think big, you are challenging that barrier, which is just is in your mind. Because if you see any successful people, they came from very poor background. They work hard and they achieve that they always wanted to achieve in their life. If you see the Cristiano Ronaldo, if you see any football player or celebrity, you will see that they are in a background where they were poor, they couldn't afford anything when they're young, but they were happy with whatever they have, and they work hard on their dreams. They think big, not small. They don't have a small mentality. If Cristiano Ronaldo mentality would have small minded people, he would have never achieved what he has achieved today. I remember in one of his documentary, he was saying that his father said to him that we cannot, we won't be able to have our own house because they were so poor. But he was telling to his father that one day I will have my own house, my own car, and his father was telling to him that, oh, it's just a dream, you cannot achieve that. But today look at him. He was feeling sad that his father is not there to see all the success that he have now now. So always think big, so that you can achieve anything in life, not small. That's the first point. The second point is perseverance. Now you have think your dream, big dream, and what is another most important thing is that perseverance, patience. You got to be patient. You don't know how much time it will take. You don't know how much years will take. It may take 5 years. It may take 10 years. It may take maybe rest of your life. Look at the KFC founder. His life was failure. He tried this in his job. He tried to fail again. It is so many things. His story is full of failure. But in the last, I think it's before 70 or 80 years, I forgot. But the last stage, he was 60 or 70. He was about to, he was very old, But he worked on one single goal. He was, what do you call, some kind of spice spice. He worked on that. He wanted to make. He went from restaurant to restaurant to restaurant to taste his spice, you know. And many people, rejected him. Like, no, we will not take your spice. We don't want your, we don't want to try your recipe. Or we will go out, God. People were telling him. I think 101. I think, if I'm not wrong, he tried 100. Not 100. Sorry, 1001. If I'm not wrong, restaurant. And India, one restaurant said, okay, we will try your recipe, we'll try. And today, look at the KFC. That's why it's very necessary that patient. You have to be patient. If you look at the J.K. Rowling, who wrote the book Harry Potter, the book was made movie also. I think you must have seen the movie, or maybe you have heard the movie. And J.K. Rowling was rejected by many failure. Even if you look at the Shiba trilogy's writer, A Mystery Party, he was also rejected. I remember he was telling one of his speeches that it's okay if no one reads my book, but let it be in my laptop. But whenever I will think of writing, I will write, even if no one reads it, even if it is stuck in my laptop. He was rejected. He was rejected many times. He was rejected. If he was telling one speech in that, or like so many will reject. If I put 100 publishers in one room, all of them will reject my book. So you got to be patient. You got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else. If you look at Elon Musk, if you see that he was, when space was for, when he founded up SpaceX, the rocket, he was making a reusable rocket, and he was failed for third time. But he was, interview, he was telling that I will not give up, only if I'm dead. That means he will not give up until he will never give up till he's dead, or he will die. That means you have to be patient. You have to believe in yourself. Like that, it will take time. Everything will take time. Like I'm studying at institutional. My fluency that will take time. My idea might not come suddenly in my mind. I may say wrong thing in wrong time, and it's okay. But I have to be patient. Like if someone criticizes you are not going good, you cannot say the word properly. But if I believe that I won't be good, what people have said to me, and I stop trying, I will not be perfect, or I will not reach that level that I want to reach. So you have to be patient. You have to believe in yourself when no one else believes you. So second point is perseverance, which is very important. Third one, never fear to step out of your comfort zone. Here, I still remember one of my teachers used to say to me, when university level, that, used to clean the class, and he also, I don't remember if he said to me or what, he was telling in the class. He was like, I want to, record my lectures, YouTube video, I want to upload that. He was telling us again and again. So I fed up with that. And I was one day I got a chance to sir, and I told about him, sir, you were very brilliant, because the theory lessons that you teach us used to explain in very simple language. In theory, the words are very difficult. It's very difficult to understand because it's theory, right? He used to make it very simple that you understand it and you can remember it. He make it very simple with putting examples in it. And I said, like, sir, you're very talented. You can do it. You're somewhere feeling like a bird in a cage, and when you keep the bird in the cage, the bird started to believe that I cannot fly anymore. That vision is encrypted, that thought is encrypted in his that bird's mind. So in order to be successful, you got to step out of the comfort zone. Let's look at Elon Musk. When he think about a reusable rocket, when he thought about colonizing Mars, there were people who were thinking about space travel and all that but no one thought about like residual. Okay, he wants to make, but people laugh at him. Yeah, still people laugh at him, but he's advancing. He's not only saying that I can do that, but he's proving by doing it. So if you don't step out of your comfort zone, you will stuck and you will be the same person till you die. So you got to step out of comfort zone. You started never fear to step out of it. But when you fear, I already told you told you that if you fear will engulf you and you will surrender. So when when you walk out of comfort zone, you're killing the fear. You're like just like taking the fresh air in an open garden. Imagine you went to a city and very dusty, and suddenly you went to a park where everything is clear and you feel really good. That's how you will feel when you step out of the comfort zone. It's so very necessary that you step out of the comfort zone by killing the fear. That's the third rule. Third point. 4. Other opinions should not affect you. Now, when you start doing something or whatever, people will definitely comment you. I remember we interviewed one of the known face in our Bodo committee. His name is Siddhar Boro, and he talk about one thing is that when you stop doing something, the time you realize that you're no more doing something, that means when you stop doing something, people will stop criticizing you. When you keep doing, people will keep criticizing you or commenting on you. The thing is what he trying to mean is that as long as you keep doing, people will definitely comment on you. People will definitely yeah, you are good, yeah, you could have tried better, you're not good, even if you're done a great job. But when you do nothing, people will stop commenting on you, because the time you realize that you're no more doing anything, you're sitting idle, you're not doing. So others' opinion should not affect you. People will say, no matter what you do, people will definitely comment on you. Even if you're a good person, you're good doing a good thing for society, someone will definitely find a fault on you, even if it's a slight mistake. But there's a proverb in English: to err is a human, to forgive is divine. Let me repeat this proverb. Meaning, to err is a human, to forgive is divine. That means that we human will obviously we will keep on doing mistakes, no matter who we become in our life. Whether you're a minister or politician, you're going to do a mistake. Whether you're a doctor, you will going to do a mistake, because our energy level doesn't stay same every time anywhere. Sometimes energy goes up, sometimes it goes down. Sometimes we'll feel good, sometimes we'll feel bad, sometimes we'll fall sick, sometimes so energy will go in up and down. But definitely that we will act in a different way, sometimes in a different good way, or so we are designed to make a mistake, and so that we can become better and better. To forgive is divine. That means you're like a God when you forgive someone, because sometimes it's very difficult to forgive people, because some people you might have hurt you. You find it, no, I don't want to forgive that. But when you forgive, you're actually destroying the negative feeling that you had within for these people or for that people. You got to see that no, that people hurt me or that people cheated on me. It's good because I learned something from them. You have to see that way. So that's why it's called to forgive is divine. So the point is, others' opinions should not affect is that people criticize you. Stop listening to them. Yeah, let's say their point is good. They are pointing that this is a mistake. please improve that. And take this a reward and work on that. And let's say some people, will say, blah blah blah, random words, with no related to your topic. Ignore them. That's the point. Because in the end, you are the one. You are the one who knows yourself far better than the other people. Because what you love to eat, people might not know. What your capacity inside, people might not know. What's you might love job, like doing 24 hour, 24/7 job, like in office. You might do like that in a corporate world. You might love, but some people may not know. Your parents might be wanting you to be not be officer, don't want to send you corporate world. They want to be a doctor or some other businessman. They might so that you find and there will be difference. There will be different. There will be you can sort it out like talking to them. I will love to do this, but proving them. So the point is, your opinion should not affect you. Is that you only know yourself. So others' opinion should not be your barrier. Other should be not be your barrier. Should not affect your mindset. You should not, because if that is helpful, helping you, then accept that. But if it's destroying, ignore them. That's the point. The last point is 5. Self-belief, never give up mentality. Self-belief is the most important thing. If you look at the Elon Musk, if he would have given when his rocket exploded 3 times, and if he would have given up that time, or we have never known that SpaceX might have only written in the newspaper somewhere there. Elon Musk said give up. Maybe that could have been the headline, I think, and people might, after 3-4 years, people might forget that. But as he have never give up, it's now he's like a role model, because what he says he does it because of self-belief only. Because even after getting criticized by lots of people, he's proving that no, you guys are wrong, I am right, because I know my capacity. This comes from self-belief only, and it doesn't come one day. It's like continuous cultivation, like rice. You cultivate in one in particular. The last point is self-belief, never give up mentality. If Elon Musk would have give up, at that time, thinking that it will never going to work, he would have never become a role model for so many people. Even he is a role model for me. It's not only for me, he's role model for so many people. So you got to have a self-belief. That's the most important thing that they should have in your life, so that you become successful. If you don't have self-belief, you are never going to be successful. That's for sure. Because when you start some new business, when you start to do something new, people will always criticize you. Will say you will not never going to work. You're never going to work for. Trust me, no one tried this before, and this is the consequence. And all these things will affect you daily. Now, at that time, self-belief comes into play. Because I don't know where I read this one. When people don't believe you, it's only you that should believe. When people are not believing you, you are the one person who have to believe in yourself. This is one of the most important thing I feel. When Elon Musk's SpaceX rocket exploded for three times, you instead of giving up, he believe in itself. No, I should keep trying so that I can be successful. Yeah, even if he failed twice, because of that belief only he became successful. Because of that only he's uh, what I call, he's where he is now. So you got to have self-belief. If you don't have self-belief, you are not going to be successful. If you look at any successful people in this world, they all have the self-belief pasted in their mindset that, I don't care if people laugh at me, I don't care if people say all these stupid things, I don't care if I do a mistake, but I will never give up. So with this I would like to conclude that with this I would like to conclude my video, that I hope it will help you, and these are the 5 things that you can learn from Elon Musk. And thank you so much for watching.